I know where I know where we are too, but you don't know where we are. We're going for a little hike, and we're gonna do a little scouting, and then we're gonna work our way around, and I'm gonna pull out the tree stand I've been in the last couple of sets. So just gonna explore. Nice thing about living out in the boonies, plenty of exploring to be done. See you in a bit.
See ya.
Lots of smells, huh, Tucker? Whee. So I was saying to Karen earlier, I think this is either the first weekend or the last weekend of New Hampshire's moose season. But I've told you guys before, our moose population has been decimated by ticks. I don't think they gave a single permit in this zone, which is a good thing. We used to see moose all the time. I haven't seen a moose in the woods in a while. And I just came upon an old bear bait, chained to a tree, cabled to a tree. And it looks like it's been used in quite a few years. Some of these old log roads are on here, 30 years old. Now we're coming into an area where they're doing some new cutting. Not quite as clean as the area we were in before when I was commenting about what a nice job those guys did. This here is a area of some big timber, mostly hardwood. I guarantee you they're not going to pull this stuff out of the woods. We got a lot of stuff to drag out of here, that's for sure. I don't want to shoot a buck and have to drag it through this crap. Man. Let's follow this up this way.
Okay.
We're not in a rush. That's a big clear cut. A couple of years when this starts to regenerate, be a deer magnet. That was a big rock that split, cracked open like an egg. It's like a giant egg. That's pretty cool. Wow.
I've never seen this brook before.
You know what?
Unless this is the brook I followed down
I think
when I got lost that day.
I think one time me and Tucker came in here because I remember these ridges, and we came upon a brook, and I said, I've never seen this brook before. So I think what we did is we followed it back this way.
I think the wet spot is more that way. But
And you know where I eventually came out? Remember my original tree stand?
yeah.
The one we were talking about?
Yeah.
I think we followed this and we ended up coming off of it. And I was like, all of a sudden I was in that general area.
But if you want to go to Big Rock, it's like this direction.
Straight ahead,
Straight ahead.
up that mountain. So you
But
see
probably
how
that's
tall that is up there?
It's a 5-acre cut, probably.
Yeah. I think maybe we go this way and kind of traverse that, because you can see that kind of comes down.
Let's see what we've got.
Yeah. You go your way with a GPS and I'll just wander.
I'm not going to leave you.
Well, of course,
Get lost.
honey. I will come out.
Get you you take any readings?
I will I will come out right to my tree stand because I am a woodsman. This is where I found that moose shed that time, that little short piece. I stuck it in a tree, and then I never found it again. It was just the base part, but this is when you wish you had leather gloves. Get right to that top right there. Ooh, don't grab a hold of anything. What's with the camouflage hat?
What do you mean? It's blue.
No. Take a little tumble in those raspberries. We're not hunting, honey, but that's cool. I like the look.
Well, you just carry on. I'll just get myself up. No worries.
I didn't know you fell down in there. That was every man for himself in that crap, let me tell you. Well, I'm glad you made it.
Me too.
Well, it's all good from here.
Okay. There's a bunch of shenanigans, huh, Tucker?
Oh, quite a little detour to go for a little bushwhack on the way to pick up my stand.
I don't think we realized how far it was.
What are we gone? Probably 2.5 miles by now, I'd guess.
2.64.
2.6 miles to get to my tree stand, which is a mile from the truck. So we're still a good half a mile from my tree stand. But it's been a wonderful exploration on the mountain. We've seen some cool stuff.
700 feet of elevation, up and down, up and down.
Up and down, up and down. That's cool. I like what you said earlier, though. I mean, when you're just wandering through the woods, you know, you're not really paying attention to, you know, just like hiking up a trail and you got to keep going. Here, you're just kind of working your way through the woods and going with the terrain and seeing all kinds of cool stuff. All right. Onward, whoa, and downward. We got one more big patch of briars. Briars to cut through. Yeah. All right. Karen just saw this fungus right there. Pointed it out to me, and that is bear's head tooth mushroom. I just learned that from a friend of mine, Katie, over at Backwoods Pursuits. She cooked that up, said it tasted like lobster. This one looks like it's gone past because it's already starting to turn yellow, but that's very cool. Thanks for the info on that, Katie. We marked this with the GPS. We'll come back next year. Maybe we can find it when it's still fresh. Cool. Nice eye, honey. All right.
Looky, looky.
Looky, looky. So we're about 300 yards, maybe 400 yards that way to my tree stand. We gotta go down that hill, but it's open. It's just one little patch of blackberries to get across right here. And we can get around those up here. So we've just come on this big, huge hike, big exploring. We're going in to pull the tree stand. Look what I find. Probably, I don't know, 30 yards from my tree stand. Oh well, I'm still moving it. I got another spot I want to try. All right.
Yep.
Got the keys? Little awkward.
Need some help?
Voila. Let's get on out of Dodge. A little stream crossing up there.
Over the river and through the woods.